In this tutorial, I am going to show you how to make money on the Binance copy trading platform for futures trading. Inside your Binance app like this, you just go to this futures section here, click on it. All right, so this is the futures trading platform on Binance, and this is just where we are going to be doing the copy trading. Okay, so on the top here, if you click on this menu icon here, then just click on this copy button here. For you to do the copy trading on Binance, you need to have the money for the copy trading. You need to have it on your spot wallet. So if I just go back here, you see under my asset here, you see that I have, this is my spot balance here, and you see that I have about on my USDT spot wallet, I have about $546. So you need to have the money you want to use to do the copy trading on your spot wallet. So if you don't have money on your Binance spot wallet and you want to deposit the money to your spot wallet for USDT, because it's the USDT currency that you will be using for the copy trading on Binance. So to buy USDT or to deposit USDT to your spot wallet on Binance, you can easily use our platform here. You can just use our platform here called soget.com. All right, so on Soget you can easily quickly buy USDT, all right, and just pay with your Naira bank transfer. So once you want to do that, you just simply enter your Binance USDT address on the platform here and just place the order, and your USDT wallet will be credited instantly. I have already done a detailed tutorial on how to buy USDT using our platform here, so I'll just leave that tutorial on the description part of this video. So if I just go back here, so if you go to the futures platform here, so this is the copy trading platform on Binance for futures trading. On the Binance copy trading, you can copy trade for futures trade, or you can also copy on the spot market. But for this tutorial, I am going to make this tutorial for futures trading copy. Okay, so now I will just quickly show you everything you need to know, the important areas you need to know on the copy trading platform on Binance that will allow you to make accurate decisions for you to determine any trader you want to copy their trade. So on the copy trading platform here, there are hundreds if not thousands of traders that you can copy their trade, and each of them, they have different results and performance. So if you look at the top here, you see this column here, public, simply shows all the traders that you can copy their trade. It's for the general public. You just need to look for a trader from this page and just simply copy from that trader. Okay, so this private simply means private traders, whereby you need to get an invitation from them. So they need to invite you before you can just copy from them. If you look at this copy button beside each private trader, you see that there's a padlock symbol, meaning that you can't just copy this trader, you have to get an invite. If I go to this favorite tab here, it's simply the table whereby any trader you've seen in the public section or even the private section, and you like that trader but you are not yet copying that trader, you can simply favorite that trader. It's like a bookmark where you can just have the trader on this particular column here, so you can just monitor that trader. Then when you are ready to copy the trader, you can then just simply locate him in the favorite tab. So let me go back to this public tab here. This is the performance table for all the traders on the public tab. If you look at this 30-day here, this simply means that you can check this table to filter traders based on 90 days performance and 7 days, but let's just leave it on 30 days. If we come to this PNL here, you see that we are able to check each trader's result based on their ROI, MDD, which is the maximum drawdown. I'm going to explain all this to you. AUM, the copiers profit and loss. So let's say I take this ROI, simply means the return on investment. We are simply seeing the traders here based on the return over the last 30 days. If you look at this top trader here, this trader has gotten a return of over 17,900% in the last 30 days. You can see that is a very massive return. If you look at the second trader here, he has a return on investment of over 5,800% in the last 30 days. And you can just simply scroll down and just look for the traders based on the return on investment. If I come back here again, I can just simply select based on the copiers. For the traders with the highest copiers, you see that the one on the top here, you see he has about 775 copiers, okay, and followed by this second trader here, 574 copiers. So let me just go back here. Let's just take back the PNL, all right? Okay, so we're back in the rankings for the copy traders based on the PNL, which simply just means 30-day PNL. You see, this trader has made about 112,792 USDT in the last 30 days, followed by this trader, $73,650 in the last 30 days. If we just look at the top right hand side here, you see we have this, there's a filter button here, and you can see it has 99 plus. So if we click on this filter, it's a very powerful feature on this copy trading platform, and it can enable us to filter out a lot of traders. So let's just use the filter to get a good short list of very good traders. So if I look at the top here, you see we have time range. So let's just select the traders who have been on the platform for at least 30 days. Okay, this tags, just leave this one. 30-day PNL, just leave this one, meaning that the traders who have made between $0 to $5 million in the last 30 days. So let's just leave that. 30-day ROI, just take this one, greater than or equal to 25%, meaning that we're going to filter our traders who have made at least 25% return on investment in the last 30 days. Next one is the 30 days MDD. So let me explain this MDD here. MDD simply means the maximum drawdown, which is like the percentage of loss that the trader has had in the last 30 days. All right, so for this feature, the lower the better. So I'll just simply take MDD less than or equal to 10%. So what this means is that we're going to filter our traders who have had a maximum of 10% loss in the last 30 days. All right, 30-day copy trader PNL. So these are the total traders who have made money from this trader in the last 30 days. So let's just leave it between 0 to 5 million. All right, so this day trading, just take greater than or equal to 30 days. AUM, assets under management. So what this means is the total amount of USDT that all the traders who are copying the particular trader, including the trader's money. So this is just what it means. So let's take greater than or equal to $25,000 minimum copy amount. Just leave this one blank. So once you are okay with all this, just click the confirm button. Now you see that we've been able to filter the table from 99 plus. So we have just 15 traders that we can now analyze their performance. If I look at this first trader here, okay, so we are in the performance page of the trader. If you look at the top right hand side here, so if I just simply click on it, you see that I have been able to favorite him. So the trader will just be in my favorite tab. I can always check him at any time I want. All right, so if I just click on this C translation, you can see the general information that the trader has displayed for potential traders to read before they copy him. All right, this trader is using a leverage of 10x to 20x, because the leverage is like the multiplier that can maximize the profit or the losses that you make. And now if you look at the trader, he has used 295 days he has been trading on this platform as a copy trader. He has about 111 traders who are copying from him, and he has total copiers of 2855. So the total number of traders who have copied or uncopied this trader. All right, okay, so more copiers, I will explain this one later. All right, so if I just scroll down a bit, you see the leading margin balance 16,095. What that means is that this is the trader's account balance that he's using to trade on his own account. All right, and the asset under management $68,933. Now there's a critical factor I need to explain to you here, which is the copier's PNL, and he has about minus $146,000. What this means is that copy traders from this trader have made a total loss of 146,242. Now the reason for this is that this trader has a personal performance that is attractive, but people who are copying these traders, they are making a net loss. The reason for that is because of the leverage. All right, so this trader is using a high leverage of 10x to 20x, and he has a bigger account balance of $16,000. Now most copy traders, they may just use maybe $100, $200, or even $50 to copy a big trader like this. And when you use a small margin to copy a trader who is using a very high leverage, when the trade of that trader, maybe each or some of the trade of the trader, they are in drawdown, and the drawdown is leading to a floating loss, which is big enough for your small account balance. Such drawdown can easily wipe out your capital in your own side. Meanwhile, the trader is in a good position because he's using a high leverage, and he also have a big margin that is able to withstand that drawdown. So that is the reason why those traders who are using smaller account balance, they end up making loss, or they get cut off before the trade returns to profitable side. That is the reason why the trader is making money, but you, the copier, you are still losing. So before you choose any trader you want to copy, you need to look at this copier's P&L. Now, if you look at this minimum copy amount, it simply means that this trader requires a minimum of 500 USDT before you can copy a trade from him. So if you have less than $500 in your spot wallet, you are unable to copy this trader. And you can see the profit sharing, 10%. What that means is that if you copy the trade of this trader and you make profit, he's going to take a commission of 10% from any profit he makes for you. Lockup period 15 days. It simply means that if you follow this trader and you start copying his trade, your margin or your capital will be locked up for at least 15 days with this trader before you can unfollow or uncopy the trader and return your margin back to your spot wallet. So you need to consider this before you copy any trader, because there are some traders, maybe you need money for something urgent the next day or an emergency, or even maybe you are a very short-term trader that just want to copy a trader today and copy another trader tomorrow and just simply copy and uncopy. Then you want to make sure you don't follow traders like this, so your money won't just be tied down for that long. If I scroll down a bit to this trader performance page, so for his own account, he has made 40% return on investment, and he has made about over $24,000 on his own account balance. And you can see he has a win rate of 75%, which is not so impressive to me because I've seen better traders than this. So these are the assets that this trader trade mostly, which is BTC and Solana. So if I just simply go back and let's just look for a trader that is having more better performance. If I just scroll down a bit, all right, if I just scroll down, there's a particular trader that I have known. Okay, I think this is the trader Y2K202. If I click on this trader Y2K202, so you can see that he is also using a leverage of 10x to 20x. all right, he has about 163 copiers. That's the traders who are copying him. Total copiers 543. So if I just scroll down a bit, you see the leading margin, that is the account balance of this particular trader that I want to copy. He is having $8,120 in his own account, but the total asset under management is over $47,000. Copier's P&L $1,269. What that means is that all the traders who are copying this guy, they've made a net profit of $1,269, meaning that this trader is a net profitable trader. You can see the minimum copy amount for this trader is just $200. So if you have $200, you'll be able to copy this trader. For those who have even as little as $10 on the platform, you can see traders who have minimum copy amount of as little as $10. It's just for you to search and look out for them. All right, and this trader has a profit sharing of 10%. So 10% commission goes for every profit that the trader makes for me. Okay, if I scroll down a bit, you see that the return on investment 105% in the last 30 days, which is very impressive. And he has made a profit of $4,588 on his own account balance. All right, and now you see this trader has a very beautiful win rate of 95.8%, meaning that this is a very good trader, very accurate in his trading. All right, and you can see that the maximum drawdown is just 4.7%. So this trader has a very low drawdown, so the losses are not so much. Asset preferences, so this trader trade mostly on these tokens, NXPC, Mondeng. Now there are two things you can do if you want to copy this trader. Now if you want to copy this trader but you don't want to use your real money, you can actually copy him with a virtual money, or like what we call demo account in Forex. So if you click on this mock simply means that you want to copy this trader with virtual amount of $10,000. So if you want to copy with your real money, then you click on this copy here. Okay, so this is the copy page for these traders. There are two ways you can copy a trader on the copy trading platform. You can use the fixed ratio or you can use fixed amount. I'm going to explain the two. If you use fixed ratio, then you will simply be copying this trader based on the proportion that the trader is using on his own account. If you are copying the trader with, say, $100 and the trader has his own account balance of $10,000, if the trader use 1% of his margin on any trade, what that means is that 1% of that amount will be used on your own side if you are copying this trader. So it's just a ratio. It's just a ratio. So if the trader is using 5% on any trade, you'll be using 5%. So it's just a fixed ratio, and that is the settings you are seeing here. If I go to fixed amount, this fixed amount is a little bit technical. You need to be careful for you to know the fixed amount you want to use to copy a trader based on the total amount of money you want to assign for that trader to copy. Now, one drawback about this fixed amount is that you don't know the amount of trade that the trader is going to open at a certain time before, and you don't know which of those trades are going to be profit or losses. So if you are using a fixed amount, let's say you have assigned $200 for this particular trader that you want to copy from this trader. If you set a fixed amount of, say, $10, that means anytime the trader opens a trade on his own side, even if he uses $100, $200, you will only copy that particular trade with $10, which is the fixed amount you have used, which is what you're going to set in this feed here. But for me, I always prefer to use fixed ratio, so I am able to accept all the trades that this particular lead trader is going to send to my account. Then you just simply come down here. So the copy amount, so how much am I using to copy? The minimum you can use to copy this trader is 200, but let me just say I said 400. All right, stop loss. Okay, you can set a stop loss for your account margin is a percent between 0 to 95%. So if you decide to enter 50, what that simply means is that if your margin, which is the $400 that I have assigned to this trader, if I have lost more than 50% of that, which is $200, then simply cut me off from that trader and simply stop copying that trader. That, for me, I don't really use stop loss for any trader I'm copying, because I've already done my background work by selecting the very right trader. I usually don't set any stop loss to copy them, because I want to trust them to do a very good trading for me. But that is my own decision. You need to take your own decision. If you come down here, you see this advanced settings here, margin mode. You see lead trader margin mode, just leave it like this. Okay, and the leverage, lead trader leverage, I just leave mine like that as well. Then the position risk, you see, take profit, stop loss. So I've already explained all this, so I don't really set much here, but you can decide to set yourself. You can set a take profit, you get, but I always allow the trader to take all the decisions for me, and I just allow it to just be like a passive income for me. All right, this maximum cost per order, if you set it as is a percentage, if I simply set 10% here, what it simply means is that no matter the trade that the trader sends to me, even if I'm using a fixed ratio, I don't want to exceed 10% of my account balance to copy that trade for that particular trade. So even if the trader is sending one trade or 5 trades, once the total amount of that particular trade is exceeding 10% of my margin for the copy trading, then just take maximum of 10%. But for me, I always leave that feed. I just allow the trader to take all the decisions for me. So once you are okay with all this, just take these two button here. I have confirmed profit sharing is 10%, and I have read and agreed to the user service agreement. You can always read the information here. I just click on the confirm button. So this is just my information. I'm using fixed ratio and I'm copying with $400. So I just click on the confirm here. Copy trading successful. You have successfully copied this trader. So if I want to see more information, just click on view details. So I've assigned $400 to copy this particular trader. So if you want to stop copying a trader, so just click inside the copy trading details like this. All right, and you can see this button here. It says stop copying. All right, though the trader has not made any trade because I just started copying him, but just to show you how it's done, just click on this stop copying button. margin balance, everything is still intact. If I click on this confirm button, you see that I'll stop copying the trader. So you can see that I have stopped copying this trader, and my money has returned back to my spot wallet balance. So guys, this is a tutorial on how you can copy a trader on the Binance copy trading platform for futures trading. Okay my friends, so at this point I want to do a practical. All right, let me copy a trader for 7 days or 14 days, and I'll just see how the result is, and I'll share with you guys on the channel. But please, if you want me to do that, just please go to this comment section and just type copy trading, or just say Binance copy trading. So I'll just check the comment section and I'll just look for a very good trader. I'll copy him for 7 days or 14 days. Then after the experience, I will share my results with you guys in another video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. So thank you for your time guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.